it's on the news, it's everywhere, and that makes me laugh out loud. I don't think the Pope should be this political. The Pope is a political position.
Absolutely.
The Pope, historically, has done a lot in politics.
Yeah, there's a little history, yeah.
Yeah, the Pope is political. The Pope is very, very political. It's a very political thing. Also, the idea that all of these people are blowing him, acted like, wow, he's doing great things, He's come out against global warming. Essentially what he said is, I don't think we should destroy the earth.
Yeah. That seems
Trump
like a
says
reasonable
he loves
position.
Christmas. Sure. He has come out and said people should be nicer to each other. I don't understand either side
Finally,
of
someone
this.
has the courage.
And,
what a great man he is. This
everybody's
new Pope.
pretending that he's showing some kindness towards atheists. And that quotation is taken out of context. I don't believe it. He did do some stuff really attacking the bishops who were covering up child abuse. He did say some strong stuff.
They're still acting like that's a big problem in the United States, and it's just never been pointed out anywhere else.
Yeah.
In the rest of the world, it's going to be so much worse.
Yeah. On the last day of his historic visit to the United States, Pope Francis excoriated American bishops and cardinals with him in Philadelphia for the handling of the child abuse by clergy, one of the most damaging issues the American Catholic Church has ever faced. See, all of this stuff, what bothers me about this is that the most damaging issues the American Catholic Church has ever faced, that's not part of the story. That's just not part of the story. When you find someone who has abused children, and then you find the people around them and close to them have covered it up, you do not say, this is the most damaging thing to this group of people who covered up the child abuse. The only way you can use the word damage is to talk about the actual victims. The Catholic Church is not in any way, shape, or form the victim of these rapes. The Catholic Church was not raped. The press did not come down on the Catholic Church. The Catholic Church does not have rebuilding to do of their image. Nothing happened to the Catholic Church. Things happened to children who were raped. Children were raped. The Catholic Church, some people in the Catholic Church covered it up. We do not talk, we must not talk about what the Catholic Church can do to fix the damage that was done to them. We do not give a single, solitary, holy fuck what damage it did to the bishops and the people in the church that covered it up. We do not give a single, solitary fuck about them. These people are criminals. These people are immoral. These people are bad. Children were raped. Priests raped children, to not put it in the passive tense. Priests raped children. We do not have enough sympathy in the world that we can be done having sympathy for the children who were raped and allow that sympathy to go to the Catholic Church. Applauding the Pope because he is helping bringing the Catholic Church out of this darkness that was caused by priests raping children is sickening, disgusting, and insane. It is fucking insane. Let's replace the Catholic Church with NASCAR. Let's pretend that someone in NASCAR, several people in NASCAR, let's say dozens of people, let's say let's say thousands of people in NASCAR are raping children. Then let's say that some of the people higher up in NASCAR moved them around to different jobs in different places, moved them different places so that no one would catch them having rapists of children in their ranks. Then let's say all of this comes out in the press. What do you say to the one article that says, we got to fix what's going on with NASCAR? They're having some serious trouble now.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Also, you don't get the opportunity to police within your ranks. You're not allowed to do that. How does the Catholic Church say, we're taking care of this? Penn and Teller employ a few dozen people. If one of those people rapes someone or murders someone, Penn and Teller do not go to the police and say, we're going to be careful about this from now on. We're taking care of this.
Yeah.
The only thing the police say is, excuse me, who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you? We're the police. We have the monopoly on violence. We have the monopoly on force. We are the ones that take care of this. We will not talk to you at all. We don't give a fuck what the Pope says about the child abuse. We give a fuck about what the victims say about the child abuse and what the police say about the child abuse. And it doesn't matter whether they're priests or whether they're mechanics or whether they work in coal mines. It doesn't matter at all. I don't understand any of this. Any of this. I mean, I don't understand the slightest bit. You using one slight tear on your cheek, one tight moistness in your eye over the trouble the Catholic Church has gone through over this is disgusting. It's disgusting. Yeah. The victims don't feel the Pope has done enough. Damn Skippy.
Yeah.
He didn't dissolve the church and kill all the people who did this.
Just for the record, you are not sending good vibrations to the Pope?
He asked non-believers to send good vibrations to the Pope, and I will certainly do that. I will do whatever the Holy See says. The Holy Sea Salt. Yeah. The Holy Carmel.
What's a joke about the love of the Pope drives me crazy is that he's a salesman. He's an unbelievable salesman. And so everything he does, he processes it towards the likability and the of the church.
Sure.
So he finds a way, like every issue that comes his way, he finds a way to say something that's charming and seems like, that seems like a really like contemporary, forward-thinking guy. And he talks out of both sides of his mouth on everything. On everything.
And he talks, and this is only for, could I just take a little moment, Matt, you're going to be left out of this.
Okay.
Just a moment for the brothers and sisters listening who are older than 53 years old. Okay?
Yep.
So if you're under 53 years old, right now, skip over this next part, okay? But those who are over 53 years old. Now, I know that my mother-in-law and my wife listen to the show. Sometimes my children listen in and say, boy, Daddy, you curse a lot. Emily, don't listen to this next part. Diane, my mother-in-law, listen to this next part. Goudot has an observation about the Pope that for the brothers and sisters in the congregation over 53 is absolutely dead on. Michael Goudot, who does the Pope sound like?
You put me in the trouble here. I believe the Pope sounds like Topo Gigio.
Topo Gigio. Topo Gigio.
I heard him on the radio the day and went, oh my Lord.
It's Topo Gigio. Topo Gigio, the little Italian marionette mouse.
Oh, Eddie. What do you think we should do?
Give me a kiss. Now, Topo Gigio was Italian.
Yes.
And the Pope is Argentinian.
Right.
Right. But to people with ears like ours, we love Christmas. It is the exact same accent to us, right?
It is.
Yeah.
Precisely. And kind of high, a little bit too sweet.
Mumbling.
A little mumbly.
Topo Gigio.
Yep.
The little Italian mouse. That, even as a child, I despised.
I want you to send me good vibrations. Eddie.
Give us a kiss, Eddie. Did you like Topo Gigio as a child?
I did.
I'm afraid you did, yeah.
I did.
I'm worried that you did.
I
yeah.
know. Thinking about it now, it is nothing but appalling. But as a child, it was one of the things I looked forward to on the Ed Sullivan Show.
I can split the middle, I think, for you guys on this.
Okay.
One of Joan Rivers' first gigs was writing jokes for Topo Gigio.
Is that true?
Yes.
Do you have any Topo Gigio?
Were there Topo Gigio jokes? Wow.
Yeah, what are the Topo Gigio jokes? Did he make comments about what people were wearing?
Yeah. There's a lot of fashion stuff. That's how you could really pick out which ones were hers. A lot of stuff about
Eddie,
the royal family and all that kind of
lot of
stuff.
stuff.
Where'd you get those lousy shoes, Eddie?
A lot of growing up Jewish jokes.
Yeah,
for
a ton
Topo
of that.
Gigio.
For Topo Gigio, yeah.
lot of Jewish sex jokes.
Yeah.
Boy, I miss Joan Rivers.
Yeah.
Oh, do I miss Joan Rivers?
That's true.
Oh man, she was funny and gutsy and ballsy, and I would love to have heard Joan Rivers do 10 minutes on the Pope right now.
Absolutely.